Hello guys, here is Abdullah Zaghloul, and this is the first video of how to build a Laravel startup company project when you don't know the next scenario. Today's discussion is CI/CD and DevOps. Of course, when I mention this, you will say we are startups. We don't have a DevOps, so what should we do? You should compare the current dev tools: Laravel Sail, Herd, Homestead, Valid, and built-in PHP Artisan Server. Finally, you will find the winner will be Laravel Sail, because it is a Docker composed one. It is a platform agnostic, so it works well with Linux, Windows, and Mac OS. So Laravel Sail is a built-in Laravel package, have 3-4 main commands like sail install, sail publish, and up and down. So once you say Laravel Sail install, it will publish the Docker compose file for you based on your Env. Then if you have a good knowledge with Docker, you will say Laravel Sail publish, and it will publish the Docker file for different Env and databases for you. So I will say sail up -d for detached mode, and you will see the following. Here we go, your app is Dockerized. So you solve the problem of one of the developers say, it works well at my local, but it doesn't work at dev. What about LaraDock? It can be used for live Docker production, but you shouldn't use it because we will work with one of these platforms. So the next will be Env. So Laravel support Env decryption and encryption at both way. So you can use the command called PHP Artisan Env Encrypt. It will create encrypted file like this for your Env. You can push it your Git safely, and once you say PHP Artisan Decrypt -- key and put the key that you need, and it will save your time. So the key, you should save the key here at your credential manager, and here we go. What about GitHub or Bitbucket? So currently you should go for GitHub because of GitHub Actions. You will create your own GitHub action, run tests before going for production. You will link the master branch and dev branch to its own related environment and create your Git pipe, and here we go. So Laravel Forge or Laravel Vapor. So of course you should go for Laravel Vapor if you don't have a WebSocket usage for your application. So Laravel Vapor is a serverless platform that you can use it to monitor your app, to scale up and down without any headache. Okay? So Lambda function limitation will prevent you from using WebSockets well. You can go for Laravel Forge as your server management tool like this. It is a cloud provider agnostic, so you can work with AWS, DigitalOcean, anything like this. It has its own monitor tool. So what or which provider we should use? AWS or Azure or Google Cloud? I think you should go for AWS because of if you intend to go on with Laravel Vapor. So which database tool we should use? You should use all-in-one database tool like DataGrip. DataGrip provide you with a good experience with all of the databases. As you can see, you can add any source, caching database, SQL or NoSQL, all-in-one for different projects. If you work with the current project, you can use the PHP Storm database tool adapter like this. As you can see, it supports all database tools. So what about debugging, exception report, and something like this? I mentioned before that when you use GitHub Actions, you should run your tests firstly. Then any exception will be found. It will be reported to you simply because of this is all-in-one platforms. They have its own queue monitoring, exception monitoring, database monitoring. All this will be reported through your Slack channel. You just configure this platform, and here we go. Xdebug is good for your local debugging. And of course, if you need to test your performance for your app or quiz, you should use built-in Laravel benchmark and health rounds. So at this project, I worked with it. I have no requirement, just Docker desktop and the database that I will use or caching, and that's it. So I hope this video is good for you and me. Keep contact. Have a nice day.